everyone, welcome back to my spooky park build. We are just finishing it up, part 3, wah wah. But I'm sorry it is late. I am so sorry. I'm trying to get back on track since I got back, and it's really hard. I'm just letting you guys know, it's really hard because I'm so behind on stuff around the house, and so I find it that it's more important for me to finish the stuff around the house first, and then I will do my sim stuff. So, because my house, making it sure that it looks good and whatever else, it comes first, of course, and then my sims will come. It's not that I'm not saying that, my viewers aren't important, but I really want to get this fostering thing going on because I get my first interview on Wednesday. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get the house up to where I want it and how I've been wanting it for years and stuff. So I've been taking everything out from everywhere and just reorganizing stuff. Because I just have this feeling that once I get kids in here, I won't ever have the chance to do it because I'm going to be busy with my kids. And yes, I think I'm going to be one of those parents that really dedicate a lot of time for the kids, you know what I mean? Because I just don't think that, I don't know, some of you parents might do it out there already, but don't hate me for saying this. But I was just, I don't want to be those kind of parents that just keep buying my kids stuff to make them happy and whatever else. I want to dedicate my time to them. Does that make any sense? I hope so. And I don't even know why I'm talking about adopting and fostering and whatever else when this is about my haunted house build. But anyways, I made this room very purple. This is a kid's room. And I actually went and changed all the lights in the house, well, not all of them, but most of them, to make the rooms look really good and spooky and whatever else. So I really hope you guys do like it. So I was thinking that when you guys get this house, if you want to change it into a residential lot, you can, because it's very functional as a family home. It is, and you'll just have that creepy room over there. I was actually playing a sim off screen, and she threw a party here because you can't throw a party if it's a park, but you could throw a party if it's a nightclub. So I changed it to a nightclub and then throw a party. And then when I'm not throwing a party, I change it back to the park. And yes, you can do that. I bring my Sims here and then I just press the build button and then do that stuff and change it. Anyways, but when I was throwing a party, one of the Sims was actually in that creepy room and was yelling at the mannequin that was dressed as a creepy, scary man. Yeah, she was just in there yelling at the mannequin. I'm just like, what the heck is wrong with this chick? Is she crazy? And yes, I decided to make a door to go in there because I was thinking of a backstory when I was building this. I was like, you know what? This is going to belong to some mad scientist. He lured people in here and then he kills them, or, pregnant woman, and he, it's like mainly because he's paranoid about the world, so he keeps thinking they're aliens and stuff, because I will put a lot of alien stuff around this house too, and I really think that's just it. So he keep thinking that they're pregnant with aliens, so he takes them and he digests them and he take their babies. That's why there's a baby room over there, and that's the story that I come up with this house. Like, some of you guys are probably like, dang, that's hella wicked and crap, but I'm just saying, this scientist that's why he's a mad scientist, because he thinks that these people or these ladies are, pregnant by aliens and they're gonna take over Earth and whatever else. So he take them and kill them and take their babies and stuff. And so that is why. Yeah, so after he died, this house was given to like the government or something. Like, it got lost and stuff, but they didn't want to because it's just such a historical place that they didn't want to what is the word, bulldoze it down. So that's why they decided to keep the house, but then they just changed the lot into a park place. So that's why there's a cemetery right next to it too, because that's probably where he buried a lot of his victims and stuff. So yeah, crazy. I just came up with this story while I was building. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the best story for this build. And that, I think that would really help you to build too, when you actually have a backstory. Then you think of your build and you actually build with the story that is in the back of your mind. If that makes any sense? I hope so. But I put spider webs and spiders around here because, You gotta think that this house has been so old. It's probably like in the, you know, 1800 or 1700, and so it's been abandoned. Even though the park people or the owners of the park, they make sure the park stays looking good and the electricity stay looking good, but they don't want to mess with those spider webs and whatever else, because this place might be haunted and you don't really want to come in here. I don't blame them. Yeah, yeah, I don't blame anybody because I wouldn't want to come in here. I'm just saying, this house looks really creepy. If somebody invited me to go with them to a place like this, I will be like, no. Even if you pay me a crap load of money, I am not going with you. You're gonna go by yourself. I'm just saying. I mean, even there's a nice park like this and stuff, a pumpkin patch. I'd be like, okay, I'll go to the pumpkin patch and get some pumpkins and stuff. But if you want me to go inside that house, I am not going. You are crazy. You don't know what's crawling up in this house. You don't know what's gonna pop out at you. I was just building this house. I was like, okay, this house is really beautiful. It is really nice. But if if this was an actual place in real life, don't even count me going to this place because it is pretty creepy. And then with the backstory of the mad scientist and killing pregnant women and taking their babies and stuff, yeah, it's pretty creepy. I would not even want to. No, thank you. Thanks for inviting me, but no thanks anyways. I'm just saying. But anyways, I was thinking every haunted house has to have a black and red room, right? I don't know. It's just my idea. So, or every olden house back in the 1800 or whatever 1600, they usually have a black and red room. I'm just saying. I don't know how true it is, but to me, it's gonna be true. So that's why I was like, okay, we gotta do a black and red. I wanted to do the black and purple because I think black and purple looks super nice and creepy in a way. But then I was like, black and red is more common, so let's just do black and red. Why not? So that's basically what I did. And yes, this is kind of like the master suite, but there is no bedroom that's connected to a bathroom, if that makes any sense, because I didn't want to do it that way, just because. I think I made it 4 bedroom, but there's actually only 3 bedrooms. Oopsie. Yeah, when you upload it on the gallery, it actually says 4 bedrooms when there's only 3 bedrooms. Because I counted the office room as a bedroom. I don't know why, but I just did. Because you could change it to a bedroom if you want, if you don't want to keep the office space. So that makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? And you see this cup with the towel right next to it or whatever. The reason why I keep putting that in these room is because back in the days they don't have like running water, you know what I mean? So you kind of have to get your cup of water and whatever else, and that's what they use to like wash their face when they get up and stuff. So yeah, they actually, pour the water into their plate and then get their towel and dab their face and stuff. So I was like, okay, so this gotta be in the bedrooms, or sometimes they wash their feet before they go to bed with that and stuff. It makes sense. So I was like, this is really a nice thing for, an old style home. Well, it is the 21st century, but this home was built then, and they just kind of left it so people can still visit and whatever else. So it's still kind of, yeah, very nice. I mean, it's still kept really nice. Like, have you guys ever seen some of the castles or mansions or whatever, and people actually go and like touch up the old stuff, like the beddings and stuff? And I think these people, that's what they did, but they didn't want to mess with too much because you don't want to ruin the history of it. You know what I mean? You don't want to ruin the beauty of its natural stuff. And so I think that's really what happened here. And then you can see the alien stuff that I got down there. Yeah, it's for this crazy mad scientist, of course. And he is crazy. So this is basically his office where he come up with his crazy schemes and, whatever else. And I actually put some medicine stuff in the back here because I feel like he doesn't like to walk far to go get his medicine. Sometimes he will poison their drink or something when he see them come in. So I was just like, we should put some medicine right here. Even though I don't really know what that is. It looks like medicine cabinet to me. So I decided to use it as a medicine cabinet just because. And I feel like this room was really big and I didn't put a lot of stuff in here. But I feel like it was enough stuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't packed, but then it still have enough stuff. And I did not know right here that you could put stuff on these shelves. I thought these bookshelves were packed and you can't put any more stuff on there. So I was so excited, and then I just decorated some more, if that makes any sense. It's really weird. I get excited about the craziest things ever. And if you guys notice, I don't really use a lot of plants in this build because I was just thinking, you know, it's been a long time. You know, this house is probably like 1,000 years old or younger. I don't know. But, you know, a lot of the plants in this house are dead. And so I just try to use like dead plants as much as possible. And if you guys do see like some live looking plants, it's just, you know, the people that actually got to this house, they actually just put some fake plants around, but I think that's just a few. They actually left the dead plants, like that plant right there. It just has a little bit of leaf and stuff, but I just try to imagine that that's kind of cobweb stuck on the branches and stuff, you know. Use your imagination, of course. And so that's basically what I put there and use as. So I thought that was a really good idea. And then I really like how I put the urn on top of the shelf. I mean, not the shelf, the bookshelf there. And I really like that. And then my spider disappeared. I was pretty sad. Like, seriously, why did they take my spider away? I really like how the spider web comes across from the bookshelf, you know, because it's been so old. Nobody really does anything. So having spider web across a bookshelf like that was pretty cool, but then they took away my spider and I couldn't get my spider up there, so I was just like, whatever. And then this is kind of like the ballroom, in my opinion. I think this is kind of like the entertainment, the ballroom, you know. So I have a piano here. I think that grand piano is just too modern day for that, but oh well. I guess I just put it in wrong. Oh well, it still looked nice. So this room is basically purple and black. Like I said, I really like the purple and black idea, so that's basically what I went for. And so this room, I try to make it as dark as possible, but then I didn't want to make it too dark, if that makes any sense, because it's the entertainment room. It's where everybody's gonna show up and whatever else. And then I was thinking like modern day, you know, what your Sims do now. If you play your Sims in here, this is where your Sims could go party, you know. Downstairs could be for the kids carving and whatever else they do, and then upstairs could be where the adults go and drink and dance and whatever else. Even though I don't think I put a radio in this house at all. I mean a stereo. I don't think so, but I put a bar area in the piano. So it's still a really good idea, I think. So adults could still come and hang out here and play chess, because I put a chess table here too. So basically you could change this lot a lot around if you want. You could change it to residential, you could change it to a national park, you could change it to a regular park, you could change it to a lounge, you could change it into what is the other one? A nightclub. So whatever you want to do with this lot to play with, go ahead, you know, whatever you guys decide to do, because this lot is pretty big and creepy. So for you to live here, it's pretty creepy, like seriously. But a lot of haunted places do, you know, what am I trying to say? Do have a big lot, you know what I mean? And it's pretty creepy. I'm just saying. Like it's like a forever drive to the house, you know what I mean? You gotta go through all that creepy trees and everything to get to the house, and it's like that happens in a lot of movies. Like you can't just drive up to the creepy house, you have to drive to the creepy house. That's what it seems like, seriously. There's just not a creepy house right by the street. No, you gotta drive through some crazy dirt road, and then through some forest, trees, and whatever else, and then you see the creepy house. It just seems like it's always like that for some reason. Let me know, because if it's just my imagination, then it's just my imagination, I guess. But I don't think it's just my imagination. I think, or it's just in movies. You know, a lot of movies I watch, it seems like that's how it is. Anyways, so I'm just putting up more spider webs and more spiders to make it look more creepy. And then I thought that it didn't look creepy enough, so when I actually put the lights up, like the creepy lights, because I took down those ceiling lights and put the creepy lights up, and you see, look at those spiders' eyes. Oh my gosh, they look creepy. Like they glow in the dark and they look pretty creepy. And I finally decided to use the spooky stuff arm light thingy, because I thought, you know, since this is the ballroom and stuff, you want to make it look creepy, because even for modern day it will still be creepy and stuff. So that's what I used there, and I thought that room was perfect to throw a party in. And then here I go, just finishing my roofing with the leaves and whatever else. I know you guys hear all that sound. It's just a lot of wind right now. Like for real, right now it's really windy over here, and it is creepy. Like to me, it's creepy because I'm such a scary cat. Like I can't really go to sleep. I'll be like telling my husband, the wind is blowing, the window's gonna crack, and something's gonna come in. I can't go to sleep. And he's just like, shh, wifey, just go to sleep. It's okay. It's just wind. I was like, you don't know what's in the wind, okay? You don't understand. And that's just me, because I'm just such a scary cat. Like seriously, for real. Let me know if anybody out there is as big of a scaredy cat as me, because I just am. Anyways, so here we are. I just decided to put another wall right here and then cover up that leaf, because I didn't feel like moving those vines off the roof there. So I just decided to put up another wall and just block it off like that. And then, you know, these vines, I really like the way it looks. Like when I put it up, I didn't really like it, and then the more I look at it, I liked it a lot better than the other ones. So I decided to go back. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys on the video or not, but I decided to go back and use these vines all like mainly around the house. So I actually changed it, the ones in front of the house, into these ones, because these, you know how like they hang and stuff like that, and I thought they look so much nicer than these other ones that I'm deleting right now, because these does not even look really nice. Like they don't look creepy. So I feel like these do look creepier because of the hanging stuff, you know, because you feel like after it grow for so long, you know, throughout the years and stuff, it should be hanging more like this, and so it will look a lot creepier. So yeah, I actually, you know, the right side of the house over there, I actually changed it too. Oh, and then I actually did this, so it actually would look more natural, that it's growing from the ground up to the house, you know, and I really liked it. I thought it was really nice. Like, yeah. So that's basically what I did here, and oh, I love it. Like, I think this house looks creepy, and it looks really nice, but I cannot see myself going to a house like this. I'm just saying. So maybe I did make it good enough. I'm just saying. Or I'm just a really bad scaredy cat. I'm just telling you guys right now. Some of you guys were like, this house does not even look that creepy, girl. You crazy. Like, seriously. I've seen more creepier houses than this. I was like, I would just be like, good for you guys, because the creepier it is, the more I just want to stay away from. I'm just letting you know. And I try to make it kind of kids friendly too, because you see a pumpkin patch, that's where kids go get pumpkins. I don't want to make it super scary where kids don't even want to step on the lawn and pick up their pumpkin for Halloween. Jeez, people. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyway, so here I am just gonna finish this balcony room. And this balcony room, well, I call it the balcony room because, you know, this is where I always imagine a sim proposing up here. You know, like, you kind of want to, if you really love Halloween, you're going to propose to your girlfriend on Halloween. I'm just saying. So I just made it really simple. It's just so they could just go up there, make out, and whatever else. And so, yeah, but this is going to end here, you guys. I hope you guys do like this video. I'm sorry that it's late, but thumbs up if you guys do like it, and subscribe if you guys haven't, because builds do come out every Friday night, and I promise you, well, I can't promise you that I'm going to go back on schedule, but I'm going to try. So I hope you guys do like my build, and I'll talk to you guys all later. You guys have a good day, good night, wherever you guys live in the world, and bye, guys! she's crying because somebody broke her house. Oh, poor.